Welcome to Tarot Tuesday for the week of May 19th. This is for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising. Take what resonates, and if this reading doesn't speak to you, go check out your other two signs videos for deeper messages. So Gemini, we are coming to your season. It starts tomorrow on the 20th. And so it's even somewhat of a light stellium for you, where you have the Sun and Mercury there. Technically, it's supposed to just be inner planets, but you also have Uranus is going to be there for quite some time. So you do have a light stellium moment to really feel into your season, into your moment, where, yeah, things are moving at a nice light pace. Yeah, so let's see what that means for you. And this week I'm using a playing card deck that I got while I was in Rome. However, this deck, it's more of a Naples style of cards. So we'll see what we got going on for you. So Gemini, let's see what Gemini's got going on. The Six of Pentacles. Yeah. Six of Coins. So for you, Gemini, it's like you're taking those steps. You're working on, whatever it is. I will say that because while Pentacles is generally more related to work stuff, it could be for you. But I see you working on more of a craft or a hobby, bringing it up. And so you might not feel like the best at whatever it is, but you're chipping away. You're chipping away at, just something that is bringing you joy. Working on something that brings you joy, and then, yeah, maybe this craft will lead you to, if it's not like a craft that you're gonna side hustle with, because that's just what everybody's doing these days, it could just be something that leads you to communities. Like, even if it's just you're getting into a craft of ceramics, just because that's where I used to live, and you got to go to the studio and you're just making new friends and things. And so, yeah, you're just building on your skills, or you're maybe building your community around things you like doing. Could be around coworkers, I don't know. It's one card in. But you got the Page of Pentacles reversed. And so, yeah, I feel like this is something that you've maybe tried to start in the past, but it wasn't necessarily, like, you either didn't have time for it or you didn't feel as confident in whatever this is about. It could be even, yeah, like if it's more work related, because that is what these coins are more about. It could be that there was maybe a test at work that was going to help you in a certain credential, and you just didn't want to do it. You put it off, and now you're getting to a place of, well, if I do that, it's going to make me this much more money. It could be, if on that line of the skill set building, just around things you like doing, you might not have just had time for it in the past. Like, I got myself a wood etcher a long time ago. I think I know where it is, but yeah, it'd be something like that would be a new thing that I would engage, because it's something that I put on the back burner for a while. Something like that. You got all this page energy, because now you have the batons, but we call it the wands. So Gemini, this thing that you're doing can turn into a true passion. That's where it is. It's just like this week you're doing something and you might just be enjoying it a little bit more, and it could lead you. So say, well, yeah, let's go on this wood etching thing. Yeah, I have a wood etcher, and it could just lead me into my love of fire, which, like, that is an accurate thing. And it could just lead me into a different place of, well, I'll lead it back to welding, because that's actually a passion of mine too. So for me, that wood etching could lead me back to welding, which is a passion. Look at that, boom. That is what it looks like, Gemini. It's gonna look different for you, I'm assuming, because it might not be that specific. But so Gemini, You can be doing something, yeah, you could take a test for work and realize I like this, but it's more adjacent to this, which could be another thing that you could like certify yourself in and have more passion in. So Gemini, this week is really about, like, yes, we all need money. We all need to be hustling right now in whatever way that we do. But you could be finding something that actually makes you so freaking happy that it isn't work. That's what we're supposed to do, right? We're supposed to have careers that don't feel like work. They feel like things we love doing. So that is something that is open for you this week. You got the Seven of Wands. Seven of Wands. And yeah, I do feel like you are moving towards something that might be more mentally stimulating for you, something that makes you use your mind a bit more than you used to, is a thing. Like if you have a data entry gig, that's cool and all, but you might want something that might have a bit more research to do in there. I don't know, Gemini. I'm not you. But yeah, it looks like you are, if your life has been feeling monotonous, then there is something that's going to trigger more passion and more mental stimulation in you this week. It's open for you. If that is what you want, is to find something that is more stimulating. It's there. Yeah, that is what the tarot has for you this week. We are going to pull one more card from the magical fairy deck. And remember, these guys like treats. So if you feel so inclined to go out somewhere in nature, even if it is to the one tree at the end of the block, that's totally cool. Leave them a little gift, a little treat, a little natural treat that might not kill the wildlife around you. Or also just, can be flowers, could be a little shiny rock. I actually had something to pick up this time because normally it's a cactus or something a lot larger. Yeah. So let's see what the fairies have for Gemini. All right. Let's see. Do some research. You need more information about the situation. Look into it further before proceeding. So Gemini, yeah, you might have to research because it looked like anyways, you are working towards leveling up some skill or some credential that you want, and doing more research is going to lead you to something that feeds your passions more, that is more stimulating for you, so that your day-to-day life is more enjoyable, right? That's been the theme for this week. This week has been enjoyment, just enjoying our time on this planet while we're here. So Gemini, that's what I have for you this week. I hope that helps. I do hope that whatever you're working towards, you do find that route into something that is more of a passion for you, and I'll see you next week. Bye.